A very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. First, I would like to give my highly respect to arrangement team, school principal, judges, teachers, ladies and gentlemen who are presenting here in this evening event. It's an amazing day for me to be on the stage presenting to all of you on a topic which is way of improving my English. Before sharing it, I would like to drop the key word. What does the word improving mean? Of course, it's meant giving intellectual benefits or making something better. Ladies and gentlemen, today English is usually used widely. It has become the most popular language of communication between countries and in many fields of human endeavor. Therefore, I strongly agree that it is important that we learn to use English, and the only effective way of improving my English is to use it as often as possible. To make our topic above more interesting, I have two main arguments. Please take note a couple of these. Firstly, ladies and gentlemen, English is used to communicate widely, so I believe and I practice my English at school every day. In school, the only time when English is used during the lesson with our teachers and friends. School is the best place where the English learner learn to complete and as well as any subject which we are learning to make our skill better and usable. For instance, ladies and gentlemen, when having questions, I always develop in English to ask my teacher. Even if it isn't enough grammar, I try my best to make my English improving, and my teacher also replies to my question in English anytime. In addition, I also create a speech such as a small talk to break the ice to my friend, not only in school but also wherever am I. So these are the important tips which make my everyday English improving most of the time. Secondly, ladies and gentlemen, read books, magazines, and others also improve our English. I strongly agree this because I normally read books, magazines, newspapers, which are a good way to make my English improving. A lot of students do not like this while studying English because they think that when read books, magazines, newspapers, something like that, make them feel asleep as my brother or make them feel boring. While the other students dislike, I normally choose any book which I like to read. Like for example, I complete the reading of history and then I select another book to be continued. So these are also the important tips which make my everyday English improving. But not just only read books, magazines, newspapers, something like that. There are also watch video on YouTube or watch any movie that can develop our English day by day. Ladies and gentlemen, to sum up my topic above, I strongly believe that use every day our English at school as much as possible and read books, magazines, newspaper, which I mentioned above, get a lot of benefit. As a result, I got it. So before finishing my speech, I would like to drop a quote that is, not practicing means nothing. And thanks in advance for your participation.